Hello everyone, this is DeathToBoredom, and I joined an artist server recently, and I found that they're really good friends to discuss things about the world with, and I won't be revealing their identities. They'll probably reveal themselves throughout the video, but I have gotten their permission to post our discussions online, so hope you enjoy the video. Bye. If you guys had the skill for it, would you guys make VTuber models?
If you're talking about illustrations, yeah. But if you're talking about Live2D,
Live2D, yeah.
Probably. Maybe
I mean illustrations, as in I thought I didn't know that's what you meant by illustrations. You meant by make the artwork of the VTuber model, yeah?
Yeah.
Or rigging, yeah. What do you mean?
Yeah. I mean, it can be anything, but I mostly just meant the artwork part, really.
I see. I think artwork I can do it, maybe.
For the right price, then I'd do it.
Yeah,
because they are expensive.
Yeah, that's right, they are. Yeah, probably a $500 to $1,000 depending on your skill or whatever. Well, it's the same with rigging too. That's gonna cost you $1,000 or even $1,500 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And I did say, if you had the skills for it, so that can mean actually doing, if you had the skills for rigging as well, right? So you can do both of the work, and then it's the issue with that is that usually if you are capable of doing both, then people would kind of want a combo price, I guess? Question mark? I don't know. But at the same, I guess it makes sense to do it just because you're not two different people, and therefore you can't actually wait. Now that I think about it again, never mind. The difference between two people, one rigger and one artist, and a person that can do both is literally zero in terms of time and effort spent from just because you have to make the artwork version first, and then you can rig it. It has to be finished first before it can be rigged, right? So it's the time spent and effort is basically the same. But of course, the person that has both skills, that's a lot of stress.
So sad.
At the same time, you do get all the control though. You get to control how to rig it, you get to control how it looks. But yeah, I would like to have both of the skills anyway. It's just that I wouldn't be able to. I mean, I would try to anyway, because that'd be $2,500, but
thinking about having a VTuber model and animating it yourself?
Yeah, exactly. That'd be so good. I tried, but I failed, obviously, because it's a lot of work. But also, I had to get the full version of Live2D if I wanted to actually make a rig.
Right. And that probably
I know
costs
there's other alternatives.
Yeah, I've searched up other alternatives. One called Spine.
You could try Blender.
Blender is not for rigging, I believe. Is it? I gotta think about that again. It should, maybe.
I mean, it'll be like a 3D model, but
no, you can assign skeletons, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, it is for rigging. Yes. Okay.
It would be very hard though. I wouldn't recommend it.
Oh, are you saying there are other programs better at rigging than Blender, I guess? They would do it, they'd give an easier job?
I feel like just what they have, right? Like the stuff that is already commonly used is probably just the way to go.
It's just that there I don't know any other rigging program, so I was wondering if you knew any, but yeah.
I mean, isn't Live2D the thing that they use now?
Live2D is completely different in that that's for rigging 2D models, while Blender is for 3D models.
I'm pretty sure 2D models are the things that are popular right now. They're more popular than 3D.
No, that it
because
was.
Of Hololive.
It was in 2018 to 2020-ish, but 3D is becoming is getting up now because because like what's after the Live 2D model, even in Hololive, the 3D model, right?
Right. Yeah.
So like it like the 3D version is the level up, so that's why people would eventually it would eventually get popular. But yeah, I've like I learned Live 2D and it was fun, and like I wanted to try like not rigging a model, but like just animate one, right? And then I needed more. I needed more animating nodes or whatever than I was given, because like I was trying to like animate bangs, hair bangs.
Be honest. You wanted the jiggle physics. Be honest. You wanted the jiggle.
Yeah, no, it was the hair bangs. So like I gave each bang its own instance, I guess, or like its own object. So like object 1 bang, bang 1, bang 2, bang 3, right? And so I was limited in that I could only have like about 10 objects to animate, I guess, and then what I really needed was about 20 to 30. so that's what I needed the paid version for, and the issue with that is that it's a subscription base, and I don't know if I'm going to be continuing this, because again, I'm a tester. I like to test things until I'm satisfied. So once I get satisfied, I won't be testing it anymore. That's the thing.
Yeah, you don't want to just spend all your money on something if you're just gonna hobby it. If you don't want to go for like full time.
Yeah, you're sure. Like I'm just doing. Yeah, exactly. It was just a hobby.
Somebody will fuck around and find out, kind of.
Very true. I was a very cautious person back then, but I do regret being so cautious because I wanted a Live 2D model made by somebody. Like I was gonna commission Iron Vertex for one, but it costed $1,500 for the model and the Live 2D rigging. So that's what it was at the time.
Yeah. And really expensive.
Yeah. But at the same time, that was like the cheapest that it could ever be if you wanted the highest quality at the time. And like now it's even more expensive. Yeah, that's like one of my biggest regrets ever, just because like back then V2ing was still new. So like it's not like I wouldn't have gotten any traction.
Imagine if it did. That would be funny.
Yeah. It's like everyone who says, imagine if I put money in Bitcoin back in 2010.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it is basically like that.
Hindsight is 2020, yeah.
But I really wanted one though, even if I didn't get much traction, and like I didn't mind having a small community either. And again, if I even had a community at all, like that's I feel like that would have gotten me to like work harder and have fun with my life or whatever.
Are male VTubers that popular?
No.
In the West? Yeah, not really.
No.
I feel like just that is already a big disadvantage.
Exactly. That was that was my biggest reasoning for why I didn't get one, is because I'm a male. And I'm also an artist, and like, who wants to watch an artist draw all day? You know? But
other artists probably, like Sam does art is pretty popular.
right. It's just that like I'm not them, right? That's the thing. And I'm a very slow artist too. Very slow. And my skill is not up to par either, so I'm not gonna gain much popularity.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like, you actually had to grind for it.
Yes, exactly. And I wasn't, and I didn't think that was worth the cost, right? That was the issue. But that is my regret, not going through with it, even if it was a failed experiment or whatever. At the very least, you know, I would have done something that I really wanted to do.
Right.
Well, no use beating yourself up now, since the past is the past.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, nowadays, my mindset is a lot better in that every little achievement it makes me very happy, yeah? Like, just joining this Discord and talking to you guys, and like, this was my dream, honestly. Having artist friends to talk to and like give me some tips and like just fool around and whatever. I'm having so much fun. Like in the Kafka Chord, I could barely even talk to anybody. I was like, man, nobody here wants to talk at all.
Yeah, in the VC, they're usually pretty quiet.
They're usually pretty quiet. I think even Nike like also said something similar about it. Like how, well, he joined a call, nobody's talking. It feels very awkward and silent.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I understand why, because some of them aren't, you know, native English speakers. They can't speak.
I see.
And of course, usually when John Kafka and the others join, everybody stays silent because they're all John Kafka
culture.
and his friends are going to talk in Korean.
You know, I still haven't seen John Kafka at all.
Really?
No, he was active like a couple of days ago, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, he was active the past week.
Oh.
He comes in every now and then. He's usually pretty busy though.
Man,
I've heard him talk a little bit, but I haven't heard him talk too much. Apparently he did karaoke one time.
Yeah.
Were you there, Yato, when he did karaoke?
Yep, I was there, I think.
That must have been fun.
Yeah. I mean, I think I remember that one time he complimented I was drawing Freerin, and he complimented me in Japanese. So I was thrown off by it, but I was like, oh, thank you. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that must have been nice.
Nice.
Noise.
Oh well, that's what happens when you have a big group of people in the Discord.
Well.
Do you think his Japanese is good, or like, what would you think?
It's
if you've
good.
heard him talk?
I mean, I remember Meto talking about like how, you know, the way how Koreans speak Japanese is the way it's like, you know, the reason why like they have like different tones and stuff. The reason why is because like the Korean language, like
they have rules on the way you say certain things. You have to say things in certain ways. Like dozo is dojo or something. In Korean, like the Korean interpretation, because they don't have the zo sound. Yeah.
I mean, he sounded alright. He sounded fine. Like, I had no issue with it.
Yeah. I feel like Japanese is like one of the easiest languages in terms of pronunciation, because you only have like 5.
I think
to an extent.
I think usually people are like so obsessed with like trying to get pitch accent correct or something like that. To me, it's like, listen, don't worry about pitch accents, okay? Like, just like as long as I can understand you on my end, then yeah. Then yeah, like we're fine.
日本語上
As
手
long as like
Yeah. As long as Doc can say Oppai ga daisuki, Oppai wa daisuki, then it doesn't matter if he like has a broken accent.
You could even
God
just say
is-
Oppai daisuki. You don't need the ga or a wa or whatever.
God is an interesting person and man.
Yeah, that's one way of saying it. That's for sure.